on your cameras, turn on your cameras. Let's let everybody know who you are. Put your information in the chat. Don't be shy. All right, let me turn down the music. Let the room be all right, all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank y'all for being on the Veterans Growing America members call. We changed up the format tonight because the power is in the room, right? Everybody in this room, you have what everybody else in the room needs. It's each other. Our motto at Veterans Growing America is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And tonight we're going to make sure that we know exactly what you need. And we're gonna start off with the basic information, who we are, what we do, and then the events that we have coming up. And then the second half of the meeting is all about you, right? We need to get to know each other. So without further ado, let me share the slides so we can get started. And we go from there. All right. Give me 30 seconds to pull up these slides. So I don't know how old y'all are or whatever the case may be. But back in my day, we all the cool people wore the members only jacket, and when you had that members only jacket, you were somebody. And so um, that's the reason why we call this the members only meeting, because you somebody. And not only are you somebody, you're a member of Veterans Growing America. And as a member of Veterans Growing America, there's privileges that other people don't have. And we're going to share that information with you tonight. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody got on the call this evening and we shared our mission and how you fit in the mission. So welcome to the members only call. So we turn your passion into purpose and your purpose into prosperity. And how do we do that? We do that with one another. As members of this organization, our most powerful asset is the people that are in our community that support and help us grow. So as members of Veterans Growing America, we want to make sure that we connect military connected entrepreneurs by providing business education, resource, mentorship, and coaching to help you grow your passion into successful businesses. Our mission is to provide a forum for veteran and military spouses to showcase and grow their businesses by partnering with local, state, and federal organizations to increase brand awareness. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am the Veterans Commissioner for Prince William County. So not only do we have local access, but we have national access as well by the access that I have to our communities and the access that you have to your community. And so our vision is to be the premier events and technology company that supports the growth and development of veteran and military spouses while attracting America to shop veteran first. As you all know, we have the first veteran marketplace in the United States, and we plan on growing our platform nationally. Uh, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but if you wanted to open your own store, the average cost of opening your own store by yourself is about $48,000. Well, you don't have to open your own store through Veterans Growing America. It is your store. So whether you sell a product or a service or a software or what have you, you can sell that and showcase that at our marketplace. As you can see with all of the events that we have, all of the events are hosted by our veterans, our military spouses, and our dependent entrepreneurs at our location and through our platforms, which is our directory. Our store hours, and make sure you guys write this down and you share this information with those that are around you. But we are open 7 days a week. Some people think that we're only open during events, but we're open 7 days a week from 12 to 6, Monday through Saturday, and 12 to 5 on Sunday. And that's where you can shop the businesses that are under the platform. But during those hours and outside of those hours, we can also showcase your business. Uh, if that's something that you're interested in, please email Tonda at veteransgrowingamerica.com and we can help you out, figure out how to showcase your business during these hours or outside of these hours. So members benefits, we got brand awareness. The hardest thing that most small businesses deal with is having people trust their brand. That's the one of the hardest things that you can do. Well, if you're a member of VGA, you can borrow our brand to showcase your brand, which will give you credibility. We have in-person networking events. Those are twofold. Number one, it brings brand new people to our organization. It also allows us to share, business education and employment resources. And then also it's a community to drag in more people to our community because they need a positive organization like ours. And then we're supportive, right? Our members take care of our members. And then we also have vendor events. So we have vendor opportunities at our pop-up shop. So every Saturday and Sunday is when businesses can pop up at our store. Uh, there's limited access, so make sure you book your spot early, but you can pop up. And as a member of VGA, your pop-up experience is 50% less than what it is if you're not a member. So there's a member, if you go to our page to pop up, there's a member link. Make sure you sign up under the member link and it will give you 50% off of what it costs to pop up at our store. In addition to that, um, there are other benefits that go with it, and I'm going to share those with you. So we talked about these already, but if you pop up at our store 4 times and you sell a product, you have an opportunity to showcase your business 7 days a week at our store. So if you sell a product, uh, you'll be able to become a full-time vendor at our store. For some people out there, you need a business, you need a job. And so these are two job resources that are reputable in the area. Virginia Has Jobs is the blue QR code, and Work in Fairfax and Northern Virginia is the green QR code. And these are vetted jobs um, that you can get. The way that I look at jobs is you can either take out a loan for your business or you can make a job your business partner to help you through getting through those rough couple of years when it comes to entrepreneurship. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a part of our members community. If you didn't put a one in the chat, scan the QR code right there and join our members community. Make sure you're a part of that. Uh, the one thing that I ask if you're a part of the members community is you don't spam it with buy from me, and you spam it with educational information that can help the people in the community grow. So if you're a finance person, don't put in there buy insurance from me. Educate people on why they need insurance. If you're a person that sells uh, I don't know, whatever, right? Make sure that you educate people within this group on why they need that, or other events, other things that are free to our community or what have you. But this is all about um, building community and then also sharing information and advice with our community. If you look at the top, there's a discussion forum just like Facebook where you can enter your information in here. There's learning. And so we've had several classes like doing business with the government, uh, AI classes, and a bunch of other classes that are recorded in there, which you where you can go and watch them if you click on that. Any events that we have, you can click here, and then the leaderboard and members. And if you see this button off to the side, there's a chat button there, which means that you can actually communicate and chat with the members of this community.
Donnell, there's a question in the chat. It says, can we make announcements for webinars?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. All right, here's some of our upcoming events. So we do line dancing the first and third Friday of every month, and that is Sheila Snipes. And Sheila Snipes is actually an Army veteran, and line dancing is her business, and we provide the space for her to showcase and grow her business. We also have DJ J Rig, who's a DJ who is also an Army veteran, and he provides the music for this event. And this is a way that we showcase their business. We also have an incubator. We ran our first VGA incubator, and Tonda, can you speak a little bit about that?
Yes, we are currently running our first incubator. We have five excellent businesses attending weekly on Mondays, learning from experts in the field, from marketing, the sales, the branding. And at the end of this in April, we're going to have a pitch competition for those. So we'll make that announcement very soon. But we have gathered up some experts, some on the call, Eric McConaughey and Yolanda Tate. Have contributed their expertise in helping put this together. So we look forward to seeing our businesses that pop up on the weekends and our permanent vendors. We're looking forward to them growing and showing and then launching our next cohort. So look forward to that.
Thank you, Tonda. For those of you that are members of VGA, we have what you call the command center. And so the command center is a all-in-one CRM that will replace a ton of tools for you. A calendar tool. It also helps you um, with your social media, so you can post your social media on all platforms using that. It has a DocuSign feature in there. It also has communities uh, and a ton of stuff where you can manage your community. Uh, we have it set at a price of $97 a month for the members, and you get full access for $97 if you're a member. If you're not a member of VGA, you pay full price for it, which is $297. And so you guys are basically getting a $200 discount off of what we charge other people uh, $297 for. But that's a members only deal. People that are not members of our organization do not get that price, but you get that price for being a member of our organization. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you to where you can find it and you can set up a free planning session. And we'll show you the platform and how to take advantage of this tool. All right, some upcoming events. Miguel, can you talk about Veterans Connect and what people have in store for them this Thursday?
Yeah, what's going on, everyone? Thursday, we're gonna have a conversation, panel discussion on suicide prevention and the impact that stigma has on help-seeking behavior and how it impacts our community individually, right? As an individual and overall as a family, as a social circle, as a community, and as a society itself. So, got some pretty impactful warriors coming through to speak on the matter. Everyone is veterans. Everyone from a different walk. I mean, we're all Army, but you know what I'm saying. Like, shout out to other services or whatever. But it's gonna be a pretty dynamic conversation. This is essentially part two of a conversation we had back in September of last year, um, where we focused on understanding what suicide prevention actually is. Now we're kind of diving into a little more of things that impact someone that's struggling through something, and what are some of the barriers that they experience when trying to get help for emotional behavioral health issues that eventually can lead to a suicide ideation. So uh, yeah, looking forward to the conversation, man. It should be a good time. I know the last conversation was supposed to go 45 minutes, and we were almost there for 2 hours, and we didn't even get halfway done through it, right? Which is why we're here now. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys on Thursday.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is a great conversation, um, and it's dealt with in a manner that is uplifting, um, and that's what I really like about it is uh, everybody fights with something, right? But as a community, how do you deal with it in a manner that is um, uplifting and getting past that? So, looking forward to the conversation. I appreciate you leading this, Miguel.
Hey, and let me say this. Thank you, Danielle. But real quick, so the thing about this conversation, it's a practical approach, right? Like I know when you guys look at or have seen a lot of the suicide prevention presentations or whatever, a lot of them are more like sharing stories and speaking on how depression and anxiety or whatever has impacted their lives. I mean, which is fine, don't get me wrong, but there's no way forward in those conversations, right? So we want to make sure that we approach the conversation from a practical standpoint, that it's not just us up there speaking, but it's something you can take with you and actually empower you, right? Like Danella always says, man, suicide ideation is not a veteran issue; it's a human condition. It's a human issue, right? We all go through stuff, and we all struggle through something, but we also can overcome them, right? So that's our approach, man. So thank you for the opportunity, Danella. I really appreciate you providing the platform, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the conversation. Like we said before, we got line dancing the first and third Friday. If you don't have your tickets, you better get them now because they sell out. I would hate to have to turn you away at the door, but it sells out. And if you want to see me line dancing, you need to show up to that event. Um, it probably looks painful when you see me line dancing though, so don't look my way. All right, Yolanda.
All right. Good evening, everyone. So I just want to take a moment to highlight this important upcoming women's empowerment event that we are doing on the 28th. That is a Saturday after the store closes from 6:30 to 9:30. And the theme is Women of Service Leading the Change, Shaping a Sustainable Future in Capacity identity, and wealth. And this aligns with the 2026 Women's History Month national theme. So we want to make sure that we stay in line with that. And so y'all know me, I'm high energy all the time, but this is a powerful evening that's going to be centered on veteran and military connected women, where we have intentional conversations around sustainable leadership, sustainable wellness, sustainable income, identity beyond the uniform, because we know, transitioning out the military, I don't care if you've been out for 10 years, 2 weeks, you still go through different changes, things that you have to learn how to get used to. And it is a process. And so it feels good when you can be in a room with other people who understand the struggles and the things that you have overcome. And so we're creating a space where women are not just inspired for a moment, but we're equipping each other to reflect, to reconnect, to walk away with something that we can all carry with our lives going forward. And it's going to be through dialogue. We're going to have breakout experiences, reflection. Of course, it's going to be food there. So we're going to make sure that we feed you and all that good stuff. We're going to have pictures. We're going to get together and we're going to love on one another. So for all the women who are here this evening that are members of VGA, I need you to all be there and to share this information, to support it, and invite other women in your network that need to be in this space. So again, I'm encouraging all of y'all to be there. We would love to have you there. It's going to be myself and Rochelle who will be facilitating it, but this is not about us. It's about all of us coming together and helping one another. So I hope to see y'all all there on March the 28th on Saturday, 2 weeks from now. Thank you, Donna.
Outstanding. So I'm having technical difficulties because I just lost all of the slides. Can y'all still see the slides?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I can change the slide. Oh, Lord. Lord, help me. Help. Okay, there we go. Woo. I don't know what happened. Tom, do you want to talk about this? Or it's Tom?
I can talk about it. She's at another opportunity. I just want to say that this event is one of the things that members can take advantage of. Tony Tomlin is a member of VGA and she has a business. And her business is providing opportunities for veteran women to um, come together and network. She spoke to us a couple of months ago and wanted to bring her business to our business. And that's what members can do. You can have opportunities to showcase your business inside of VGA, whether it's on a permanent basis or as a pop up. We've had book signings, we've had different events that highlight and spotlight members' businesses. This one is called Sip and String, and it is a way for, it's a guided bracelet making experience. It's curated gemstones and beads and networking with women veterans. Along with that, you get to make a bracelet, and it's a keepsake, and it's a reminder of all the experiences you have during this event. So we are looking forward to, in the light of Veterans Women's History Month, um, scan the QR code there and come and enjoy the networking experience and get a bracelet out of it.
Okay, and this is another opportunity where one of our members, her business is crochet, and she teaches other people how to crochet. And we're showcasing that event on April 18th, Saturday, April 18th. This is a pretty cool class because I've seen some people that couldn't give a high five to another person, and they walked out of there making something with crochet. So she is a very good teacher. All right, my favorite part is highlighting. First and foremost, I'm gonna get the floor to Edgar to talk about your business. Keep it under 30 seconds, please, sir.
Sure, will do. My name is Edgar Marmolejos. I'm an Army veteran, 9 years. I run Swift Desk IT. I'm a full service IT provider, so anything from data backup recovery all the way to collaboration tools and SaaS integration. I focus specifically on small businesses because I'm a small business, so it makes sense. Um, so if anything you need, just I'm available. Any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll help you in your decision making process.
Thanks, Edgar. I appreciate it. And just so y'all know, I'm just going, put this disclaimer out there. He's a really nice guy, even though he's mean mugging in this picture. Next up, we have Hector and Gia Paz. I also want them to give a testimony about their experiences as members of VGA.
Thank you, Donell. Good evening, everyone. I'm Hector Paz, my wife here, Gia. As it says there, founder of Gia's Bakery. I'm just the support. The founder is really Gia. She bakes sourdough products from bread to cookies to cinnamon rolls and a few other things in between. So if you haven't had any of her goodies, come on by Saturday or Sunday and try it out. I'm going to try to be short to give some time maybe for questions if anyone has or anything else that Donell might want us to share. But bottom line up front, I'm supporting my wife in a dream that she have of having her own business, but never in my life I would imagine or realize that we were able to be at a store in a retail place so quick, so fast versus what we did for about 3 months before knowing about VGA, that it was setting up a table and a tent in our garage or the nearby kids park. So members of our community would come and buy our products. And I gotta give a shout out to Takisha because the very first time we went into VGA, we were walking by, we saw it. So I wonder if this be a good place to come. And we went in, and Takisha was there, received us, and it was life changing. She introduced us to Donnell, and the way they greeted us, the way they treat us, and with open arms, uh, changed my wife's dream and me supporting her. And we're very proud members of VGA.
So I want to just tell y'all real quick what happened this Saturday. So this lady came in and she was really just trying to support. She didn't know anything about, their business, never had their sourdough or anything like that. And so she just bought, some cookies just to support. Well, anyway, she got in her car and she bit the cookie. And immediately she came back to buy more. She she couldn't even start her car up. She was like, I gotta make it back in there to get some more of her cookies. And we actually got that on film. So if you go to our social media, you'll see that action in real time. And I thought that was so cool when that happened because they bit into the lady bit into the cookie and she immediately had to come back. So uh, what's going to happen is Crumble Cookie across the street, we're about to shut them down because we got Gia cookies, baby. And we also have Tasha Dennis as a new member. She wasn't able to make it tonight, but you guys will see her on Thursday at Veterans Connect. She's going to meet you there in person. She apologized that she couldn't make it this evening. Dow couldn't make it on the call. He was doing some he has a meeting tonight, but Dow is a proud member of VGA, and He runs all Assured Solutions, and he won the Chamber's Veteran Business of the Year. We're very proud of Dow and everything that he offers VGA. And you guys are a part of that. When we put the information in the group, everybody jumped on and voted for him. And so that's the power of community, right? Is when we need your support, we can put that information in the group, everybody jumps on it and supports the work that we do. So there's power in numbers. Our VGA Business Directory. I'm going to give you guys a real world story on exactly what happened today. Nando's sponsors the meals for us sometimes, and they were looking for a business to do business with that's a part of our directory. And they called and it was like, hey, Donnell, I'm looking for a business that does X. I was like, well, jump on our Veteran Business Directory and find the business that you're looking for. She went on the directory, found a person, gave them a call, and now they're going to pay them to do work with their business with Nando's. And so if your business is not on the directory, make sure your business is on that directory. As a member of Veterans Growing America, make sure your business is listed. That's how they find you. I'm not going through the directory and finding a person. They will go through the directory and find you. And plus, we get 7,000 hits per month. So make sure that your business is on there and you're checking it. All right, this is my favorite part. I'm gonna turn this over to Eric McConaughey to work with collaboration time, because this is the power of our network, right? The first thing that we need to do is get to know each other. There's 3 phases, right? The know, the like, and the trust. Well, right now we need to get to know each other because everybody doesn't know each other, but we need to get to know you, right? And so I'm going to turn that over to Eric to run so we can make this thing happen.
All right, I appreciate that. So a lot of you know me. I'm Eric McConaughey, Army veteran, Army. And so I want to take a couple minutes before we jump in and just sort of explain sort of how I envision this session going. Up until now, we've had a lot of information that's sort of been pushed to us about the events and everything that's coming in. Now we're going to shift to the real power in the room here, which is all of us, right? So we want people to come to these meetings, and when they leave, we want them to leave with something real that helps them with their business, whether that's a connection or something that they can actually use, some advice from people that have already done it. Because at the end of the day, right, the value of VGA is not the information that we're passing out at the beginning of this meeting, but it's the people in the room right now. So we've got a lot of experience from different industries and different stages of their business and where they're at. So we'd like to get to a point where we can start learning from each other. So tonight we're just going to start this real simply, and we're going to go around the room. We're going to just have you introduce yourself with your name, what you do, one win that you had in the past week, and then one thing that you're currently stuck with or that you could use help with. Now, we do have to be mindful of time, so I will keep everyone on track here. We have 30 seconds per person. So if I cut you off, it's not anything personal. I'm just trying to stick to the time here. So if you're listening, and when you're listening to other people speak, I want you to be thinking, can I help this person? Have I dealt with this before? Or do I know someone that I could connect them with that could help them? And if you can answer any of those things, just jump in and give some advice after they finish their 30 seconds. Or you can put it into the chat and put the advice in there, or follow up with them afterwards. So we'll go around the room, and then if we have time at the end here, I'll pick a couple people here to go a little deeper and kind of spotlight at the end of this. So I'll go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and go first, just to kind of set the tone and just to show sort of how this how I think it should go here. So Once again, hey, everyone, I'm Eric McConaty, and I am the COO of Next Step Care. We're an AI healthcare platform that helps providers track patient recovery between visits. The one win from this week is we're a startup company, and we just got into one of the biggest accelerator programs in the world. So it's called Plug and Play. And so for the past week, I've got to sit in some really like world-class training on sales and scaling of startup companies. And so one thing that I could use help with is we recently started doing some email marketing to doctors with the intent of trying to get them to book calls with us. The conversion rate right now has been really low. So if anyone out there has experience with like marketing or B2B sales, or you have a framework that you've used in the past, then I'd love to connect with you. And if you have a framework, you can drop it in the chat. So that's sort of how we're going to go around the room here. So now I'm going to open this up and say, can I get a volunteer to go first? But I know how these go. And if nobody volunteers, then I'm just going to go in the order of what's on my list here.
Hey, Eric, it's Michelle. I don't mind going.
All right. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle Watson, founder, CEO of Ingenuity Gourmet Tea and Spice Company, which, as the name implies, we offer organic teas and will be growing into organic spices in the not too distant future. My win this past week is, I know you're all familiar with the tariffs. And as someone who has to import all their organic ingredients to make up my tea blends, we were hit severely with tariffs, which caused me to have to step back, get a new supplier, which meant all new blends, all new packaging, which then meant all new website. But the big win is that we're on the back end of that now, and we started inputting the new inventory into our new website. So it's not live, but it'll be live next week, but it's taken quite a bit of time to do that. And what I'm pursuing this year, 2026, is to actually be in retail spaces. And I know a lot of times when people say retail, you think Whole Foods, Costco, or what have you. But our gourmet teas can be in spas, boutique hotels, things of that nature. And we're pressing hard and working with people to make that a fruition. Thank you.
That's great. And congratulations on getting through all the tariff stuff. If you want to drop your website in the chat there so everyone can check that out.
Yep, it's in
And
there.
I know we certainly have a lot of people in the retail space on this call. So if anyone has experience getting into bigger chains and everything, does anyone have any advice to offer up?
I think they should put it in the chat. That way we can
Keep it
maximize
moving.
the time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and drop it in the chat or contact Michelle separately and set something up. And do we have another volunteer?
This is Edgar.
All right,
I can go again. It's fine.
there we go.
Hello again. I'm Edgar, owner, founder of Swift Desk IT. Again, I provide IT services, just general IT services. One win that I had this week is I was able to successfully launch an automation for a customer, and it's working so far, and it feels good just to see the automation execute. One thing I would like to work on this week, next month, next 6 months is I want to better understand the customer acquisition process and integrate AI into a lot of my workflows. That's all I got, really. I'm still in the beginning stages of my business and pretty open to many suggestions or recommendations.
Well, you should reach out to Yolanda because she has an AI
I attended
program.
one of her work sessions. It was pretty informative, and I took away a lot from her class.
We appreciate you sharing. All right, Jacob, you're up next.
All right, man. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Jacob Laya here, together with my wife, Mackie, and we're Jack and Mac Photography. We provide pictures that speak louder than words, and we want to tell your story of your business, your life, whatever's coming to you and life is bringing to you. We want to capture it through our lenses and provide you a picture that speak louder than words for you. One of the big wins for me has been reaching 6.9 million views in Google of all our images, reaching 168 5-star reviews. So we're jamming it. We know we provide clarity. We provide the support to our clients, not just with pictures, but with more than that as well. We've been in business 17 years. We also have been married 26 years. So we carry everything there for your weddings, for your portraits, for your company, and everything that you need for. One of the things I need help with is just getting those leads into the websites. If you know anybody who wants a photography, wants their pictures, businesses that want to have their pictures taken, update their images and their websites and all that stuff, reach out to me. We're here to provide you pictures that speak louder than words.
And what type of photos like do you do for businesses? Is it of products, or is it of people actually like doing the work in their business, or what do those photos look like?
We do what's called a business environmentals. So we'll go through 3 phases. The first phase is internal. We take pictures. If you have an office, if you have something about your space, particularly if you have a local area and where you're in, we'll take pictures of that. We want to promote your business internally. And we also, on the second phase, is on the work. Hey, you're doing something, you're doing a cook, you deliver in your bakeries, you want to do your presentation, you want to have it captured professionally and every other stuff at an event and everything. Yeah, everybody's got their little cameras and all that stuff, but we have a site that we see things differently than most common people will do with their cameras and everything. So we'll bring that perspective for you.
And do you do video?
Video, I have a partner called Alex Rodriguez. We're hoping to join up our team and everything. So he's gonna do the videography, and I'll take care of the stills for the biz. And that can be for any type of event, from weddings, corporate events, business, as well as our family pictures. Your walls need to be having your family. Put your family there on your walls.
All right, appreciate it. And Hector, you're up next.
Have you heard earlier? I'm Hector and my wife Gia Paz, owners of Gia's Bakery. All kind of sourdough products. I'll jump in right away into a win. And I think this past weekend, for the first time, we really had some customers that did some good reviews right away after trying our products. And those few reviews generated right away people interest, reach out to us asking where they can buy or where they can order products, generated a few orders out of that reviews. So I owe this to Tonel because he's always telling us about how we need to continue engaging in social media and all that. I have to give thanks to Jackie here down in the corner because she's always been very supportive of us, and I'm pushing to, hey, let's do video, let's do photos. But we do need help in trying to get more engagement in social media and get our word out there so we start getting repeated customers.
Can everybody drop their social media in the chat, and that way we can follow each other. And so when you post something, that those that are following can like and comment, and it could be something as easy as commenting for further reach or sharing it in your story. But as we do this for our members, it also will help us. And so as we recommend each other, it will make our social media blow up. So please put your social media in the chat.
And I think you touched on something with the reviews there too, especially product-based businesses. I mean, have a plan for how you're going to collect reviews. Make sure you're asking people for those reviews, and then have a plan for how you present those out and use that to your advantage. So whether that's posting those on social media, those are easy posts. The website can also have the reviews and everything on it. So make sure that you have a way to collect those and publish them. And speaking of, Jackie, you're up next.
Okay, Jackie, owner of Nothing But Scrubs. If you're in health, wellness, medical, beauty, etc., and you wear scrubs, this is for you. I sell premium stylish scrubs made for comfort, confidence, and long shifts on the move. My win, the social media, I was struggling for a minute, but I'm becoming more consistent with it. As a matter of fact, I know I got to post tonight. Tonight's my promised night. But that was my win because I was really struggling with that. It was a hump that I had to get over, and I've said this repeatedly. So working on continuing to keep that consistency.
And so how did you what technique did you use to become consistent with social media? Like what really helped you there?
So just the one weekend I was like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I've been saying I gotta do this. So I just went outside, and Kim, I think she's on here, helped me. She was my videographer as well as Gia. They videos and photography, and we just kind of went through it, and then I messed around with it, and then it was close to closing. I finally hit post. And then I went to Gia and I was like, Gia, you got to do one too. And she's like, no. And I was like, do it, do it, do it. So that just kind of helped me get over my, I guess if you want to call it fear. And so I did it, she did it, and I was like, we did it. And then after that, I just kind of started to do it more. So every weekend I've been doing pictures outside and videos. So I have this past weekend to post for this week. So I'm just trying to keep that going in. And one of my videos that I did, I just noticed last night when we had training, it was one of the CapCut videos I did. I got like 1,000 views. I didn't even know that. So I was like, yay. So now I'm more into the groove of it. So I'm enjoying it. I think because it's business versus like me just having my personal page, I realized I could still be myself. That you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was just something internal I had to get over, and I got over it, and I feel better about it and more comfortable to do it and know that it's helpful.
That's great. That's great. And I mean that first step sometimes is the most intimidating part, but then once you do it, then you realize it's not so scary.
Right.
And
And then with Donnell walking through and like kind of catching us on the spot, that too. So I'm used to it.
and thank you, Jonathan Thompson.
Good evening. I'm Jonathan Thompson, founder of Alpha 6. Right now, we do apparel and veteran resources for when they're transferring out of military service. I guess a couple wins that we had recently, we completed a couple big contracts for some veterans group, motorcycle club, and a church. And I'm in the mix conversations with another church. So hopefully that contract comes through as well. Something that I've been following up since everybody's talking about the reviews. I get people leaving reviews on the website when they purchase straight from the website. But if anybody that I work directly with, if they mind, probably leave reviews on Google. That way I could get my Google reviews up as well as my website reviews. Kind of get a good balance between both of those. And what was the third part of the question?
Yeah, it was something that you could use help with.
Yeah, I guess just those reviews. If we've worked together, I've delivered something to you in the past.
Yeah, I owe you a Google review. I've got a shirt from you.
Yeah, that'll be appreciated.
I did want to share that Alpha 6 actually does a VGA hoodie. So on one side, it has United States Army. I don't know if you can see that. On the other side, it has my last name. On the sleeve, it has the rank that I retired at and Veterans Growing America on the sleeve. On the back, it says leaders, heroes, entrepreneurs, and human beings. But this is a one of the items that they created for them and one of my favorite hoodies. So if you guys want a VGA hoodie with your information on there, I will reach out to him and get that.
Might have to rank up. I don't got a sergeant major patch on my sleeve. And we've got, is that Kenya? Kenya?
Close enough.
There we go. Sorry if I mispronounced that.
Boo, you. No, I'm just kidding. Hello everyone. My name is Kenya. Yes, Brown. So I am the owner operator of Five Dollar Bling with KB, which is no longer Five Dollar Bling with KB. So I don't know what my name is these days. Butterfly Zone and I guess Bling with KB. So I sell fun, fabulous, affordable jewelry. All that the jewelry up in the corner, those pink shelves, that's where I sit right by the front door. And yeah, that's it.
Win?
I'm sorry?
A win?
A win?
Yes.
A win? Oh,
Something good to happen.
um, that I'm starting to be more active now. So I think that's a win because I've just kind of been out of it. So yeah, I think I'm starting to be a little more active. So for me, that's a win. Even though I'll be out for the rest of the month, I am traveling every weekend until the middle of April. So but yeah, so that's my win, being more active, getting a little more organized, and just trying to stay on top of messages and emails and all that fun stuff. And I've been booked. I have I've had two events and I have one in April and I think one in May too. So just trying to stay booked and
Is
busy.
there something you could use help with?
Um, Not that I could think of, but I wish I could get more involved in AI stuff. But I honestly right now I don't have the time. So that's when I saw all the trainings and stuff, but it's always when I'm either not here or already have something going on. So but I'll just, keep my eyes open and, ears open for the next opportunities for the trainings and yeah, and all that fun stuff.
Hey, also,
Cool.
for those who are running businesses on their own, if they're solopreneurs, there's a website called Solopreneurship. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Very full of a lot of information there and a lot of help as well.
Okay, thank you.
Can you put that in the chat?
Yes, I will.
And Michael.
Hey, everyone. My name's Michael Alcantara. I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran. I'm a 20 plus years as a cybersecurity engineer, currently working for Leidos. I'm a first-time author, so as and a couple of businesses, nonprofits here or there, but what I'm more into is being a book writer now. So one of my significant wins after almost 2 years of writing, I just published my book. So, now I'm working on the second one already. What I just like what Jackie was talking about, I'm allergic to social media. So I got like zero social media presence. I hired somebody to currently work on my site. I'm IT, but web design is not my forte. I don't speak that language. So I have a website, I'll put it in the chat, but just bear a little bit. It's still under construction. So, that's where I need to go and take a social media class somewhere. I hate social media, but with the book, I'm unfortunately got to do it.
What's
So there's
what's
a
the book
person on
about?
this. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, the book I created a system. I call it problem resolving. Basically, transforming, all your problems, challenges, and change into some type of clarity, awareness, balance, and momentum, those main four. And essentially, as you go through in any part, professional, social, so it's part philosophy, part psychology, and then part life story, not memoir, I would say, but I built a whole system. It's a whole system for mindset, tools, techniques, strategies, decision making, all that good stuff. So
It sounds like you got a solid problem that needs resolving on how to get
yeah,
over this social media
right,
hump.
right. Yeah, put it into practice.
And yeah, if you could drop the link to the book in the chat so we could all check it out. And I'll say as someone that also published a book, that the VGA community is quite generous and can definitely help promote it. So even if you're not great at social media, you can leverage the people that are on this call that are great at social media. Who's next? Nitra.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna come on camera for a second. Hello, everyone. Okay, my name is Nitra Powell, and I am the proud owner of Reaffirm Vibes. I help empty nesters 30 years old and plus with their confidence to reconnect who they are by using affirming words combined with fragrances for their body and their home. I will be featured on Go Shop America on multiple platforms. Go Shop America is a small business version of HSN or QVC, and that will launch in April. My win for this week. So I entered a contest with Makesy, this candle supply company that I purchased some of my supplies from. And I found out today that out of all of these people, I was advanced to the first challenge. So when I become the winner of this $50,000, I will let you all know. And I was going to send a link so you all can vote for me and pass it out to other people to vote for me as well. And the reason I'm not on camera is because I am currently moving my candle studio from upstairs back downstairs to my basement, which that was something I was going to do anyway. But the first challenge is I literally have to be in my candle area, making my candles, pouring, mixing, putting the wicks in. Once they get done, I have to label it and then I have to package it up like I'm about to send it off. And I have to do all of that on camera. So that is why I am not on this camera this evening, because I'm listening, but I have to build out my bookshelf that I did. So I'm very
And
excited about that. And I'm claiming it, $50,000, because it's broken up in multiple things. And I don't, with that amount of money and other things that come with it, I probably will not have to purchase anything for the next 2 years. So yeah.
and so is the thing that you could use help with is for all of us to vote for you?
Yes, and to send it out
Yeah.
on your social media platforms. Once I get that link, I get that link once I submit my video, then I'll get that link and then I'll publish it out to the VGA community so everyone can help me be the greatest that I can be. So
That's
that's
great.
it.
And I think we're coming up on time here, but we've got a couple left. So Miguel.
All right, Miguel Sierra. I don't have a business. I am the business, I guess. I do, public speaking on suicide prevention, the stigmatizing mental health in disenfranchised communities. Uh, and I work for the U.S. Army, right? So I'm the suicide prevention program manager up before me, and I do suicide prevention training for the Army itself, all over the enterprise. A win that I've had this week is I booked another speaking engagement. This is my third year doing the Good Vibes concert for Howard County in Maryland. They booked me as a motivational speaker for their yearly event or whatever. So I wasn't expecting them to call me back for the third year in a row, and they did. So that's pretty cool or whatever. Uh, my ask is that my ask is that you guys go to aprilshowers.com. I'll put it in the chat, the site, and that you guys, if you have it in you, man, to donate clothes, shoes, or your time to April Showers. Is a nonprofit that provides support to homeless veterans and the homeless community itself in general throughout the DMV. This is a couple, the Fobs, who are retired Army. And they go around, man, with these portable shower units, man, and to provide, showers and clothes and shoes for disenfranchised veterans. They also support organizations that rebuild homes for veterans. So if you have the time or the extra clothes or shoes in your closet, man, by all means, contact Ms. Bernadette Fobbs, and she'll come and pick up the stuff for you, or she'll guide you on like when she's gonna go out there and where she's gonna be at to see if you can support, right? So it's a two-man
And
team.
I've got another ask for everyone too, is that you come out to Veterans Connect on Thursday and listen to the panel discussion and post on social media and try to get other people there. We want to fill the room.
Yeah, that's a good ask. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Thanks.
And Yolanda.
I'm sorry, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm multitasking right now. So hello again, everyone. Hello again, everyone. My name is Yolanda Marie Tate, and I am the owner of Elevate to Wellness, Elevate to AI, and the creator of the Command Method Framework, where we equip veteran entrepreneurs and enterprise leaders to adopt AI with clarity, confidence, and with command, so that technology doesn't take over your life and it doesn't add any pressure or burnout, and you know how to use it correctly. And so my win for this week is that I have a contract with a state contract, a local government contract with Bright Point Community College. I had it for 2 classes. I have another class to give in May, but they just reached out to me to do 2 more classes with the college. And so, y'all, this is not no little money either. I'm actually making some coin after this. So I am very excited about that. So that goes through June. And then also another win for me is that I have been writing a book myself. The title of my book is The Wellness Warrior Guide to AI. If you already know, I do have a product that's already called the Wellness Warrior Habits Card and Journal Set, and it kind of goes along with it, but it's incorporating that AI, and it's designed to equip overwhelmed high performers like ourselves to become aligned leaders with AI-supported operating systems. And so it has a big framework, not a memoir like somebody else said, but this is really something that I put a lot into. And so I am finishing the editing on that right now. And I have asked our own Donnell to write the foreword for my book. And so I'm excited about that. And he agreed. So that will be coming out shortly. And of course, we'll do a book launch and all that good stuff. My ask is for everyone. If you are not on LinkedIn, I'm going to ask you to get on LinkedIn, because as entrepreneurs, I know we all feel that it's easy to be on. I'm not saying easy, but I know we all on the Instagrams, the Facebooks, and all that. But if you are not on LinkedIn, you are missing out on different opportunities. And a lot of decision makers are over on LinkedIn. So I'm asking all of y'all to make sure that you have an account on LinkedIn and that you engage as much as you can on LinkedIn. And then also follow me on LinkedIn. I am one of them people. I support everybody, especially if you on LinkedIn. I'm always writing a comment for you. I'm always blowing up your page. I believe in supporting one another. So I'm going to ask to do that, especially when it comes to LinkedIn. And then also the other ask is that I've heard everybody talking about AI. I am not going to say that I'm an expert, but I am an expert. I know a lot about AI, and I can help you in your business when it comes to AI. And I'm talking about from sales, marketing, business plans, building a website, all these different things I know how to do, doing audits on your system to see if you even have a system. So I would say reach out to me. I have a complimentary 30-minute call. I'll put the link in the chat just to see where you're at and see where we can build and do some business together or collaborate on something together. So definitely reach out to me. And that's all I have.
All right. That was great. That was great for multitasking. You just knocked that out the park. And is there anyone else I missed before I turn it back over to the command center?
Me.
Oh, he's back.
I am back. What's going on, everybody?
Go ahead.
I am Donnell Johns, not to be confused with Donnell Johns.
You confused me. There was no junior on that one.
I am your favorite butter bar, but I am the owner and CEO of Third Conscience Spiritual Streetwear brand. We are a brand designed to bridge the gap between fashion and spirituality. I am in Veterans Grow in America. I create wearable spiritual jewelry and spiritually imbued clothing as well. My ask is, my win for the week was personally finally receiving my commissioning source and getting back to you good people. And for my business, I have been trying to be consistent with the app called Whatnot, where you can not only go live and show people your personality, but you can sell your products as well. So I've been consistently doing that every Tuesday that I wasn't serving your country. But I finally reached 50 sales with my live today. And on my Instagram, I'm about to hit 500 followers. My ask is that you guys come and support, come tune into my lives. And if you can't tune in, definitely share the link that I put out on my social medias. Cool.
Welcome back and congratulations. Okay, then I'm going to turn it back over to the command team.
Eric, you forgot me.
John. I consider you part of the command team.
We'll have stuff. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tonda Johns. I am the owner of, I'm the owner of two things. I'm the owner of a wonderful boutique that I align seasoned women with a wardrobe that reflects their experience, their leadership, and their presence. I have a small boutique in Veterans Grow in America. But my other part of this, what I own, I'm part owner of VGA. And I have just been appointed the CEO of VGA. My win as of this morning is that I have convinced the founder of VGA to relinquish some of the strongholds he has on everything VGA. So some of the, I guess, duties and jobs and responsibilities that he takes pride and responsibility for are going to land on my shoulders so that I can free him up to be very creative and be out front. Not that he's not that, he does it all. But that's a win. What I need help with and what I'm getting help with is, I guess another win is I have the opportunity to sit and visit with um, some very creative people on this call, Eric and Yolanda and Donnell, to create an incubator. This incubator, if you're not in it, oh my goodness, every week it's something phenomenal. We are building something big with this incubator. We are learning so much. I'm learning so much from branding, marketing, sales. It's now becoming very clear, opening up a clear path to success. So I am so proud that we did come together. You never know how things are going to work out until they work out, and they are working out. So I'm just honored and proud to be a part of that and continue to see that grow, especially for the next round of incubation. So that's all I have.
That was great. And she's not lying. The incubator is real, and the people that are in there, I notice a difference too as they're talking about their businesses, especially like in their introduction here. There's a big change in where things were when they first started the incubator and how confident they sound now talking about their business. And now I will turn it back over to Mr. Donnell Johns.
Eric, thank you for leading that. I certainly appreciate you taking the reins and making that happen. So I want to just talk about a couple wins and then where I need help. I think my greatest win is that when my son graduated the direct commission course, I was able to salute him. That was a win beyond wins for me personally. I believe that your 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 children should. How do I want to say this? I always tell Donnell, my ceiling is his floor, and so to see him outrank me is a blessing beyond blessings, and that's how I lead my life. Is every last one of you are an extension of VGA, but I want you guys to win just as much as I want my personal family to win. That's why we created VGA is to create wins, not only uh, for us, but for you. I believe in the triple win. You win, we win, our customer wins. And so as we're looking forward, in the organization, if your customer is not winning, you're not winning. And so you guys, I consider you guys my family, but also a customer of VGA, and I want to see you win. And I work really, really hard to provide opportunities. Um, but the other win is my wife Tonda stepping up and being CEO of Veterans Growing America, uh, and taking that piece off of my hands so I could provide more opportunity by opening going places uh, and telling the story of VGA so we can promote the work that you do. And so here's where we need help is the people that are members of this organization. We're looking for ambassadors. We're looking for people to take over calls like this and take in leadership roles to provide mentorship and guidance and also give you access in the community. So that way it opens doors for your business, right? And so it's the triple win. And so if that's something that you're looking at doing, please reach out to uh, myself, Tonda, uh, Eric, Yolanda, um, and let us know, that you're ready to step up for your business as well as the ecosystem. Because we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves, and that's something that we live by. And so we ask that if you're a member of this organization, that you do two things. One, promote yourself, and then also promote our organization. And that's a huge win because as an ecosystem, we have to do that. And there's a couple of opportunities we have for you. Number one, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If you're a member of our organization, you can be on our podcast. Why do you want to? Why do you want to be on the podcast? Because you get to tell your story. People buy people, and if you're constantly just saying buy my stuff, and they don't know who you are personally, it's going to be hard. And so by us repping you and telling your story, it provides you an opportunity to showcase your business. And then we can take those pieces and then put that out there on a weekly basis and tell your story. So I'll put a link in the chat for you guys to sign up to be on our podcast. We shoot our podcast every Monday at 8 p.m. And it's pre-recorded and it's usually ready within 2 to 3 weeks. We'll post it on our YouTube page, and then we also will provide you a link to clips so you can use those clips to promote your business. So do that, and then also within the VGA community, please be active and responsive in there. Share information, but also if I'm putting information in there, um, please engage, right? And then when we have a new member, engage that new member and welcome them to the community and make sure that they're supported. So and then when we're posting and liking each other's stuff, it will create an algorithm that will promote our community. So I'm asking for you guys to really, really engage on your business and the businesses of our community, and also pay attention to the directory, because people are looking to do business with you, but you just need to go on the directory. Right now, it doesn't push leads to you. The leads are within the system. So make sure that you're checking your directory at least once or twice a week. Other than that, I hope you found value in today's call.
One last thing, the survey.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop in the chat here. We're just trying to collect. It takes 30 seconds, so don't get overwhelmed by we're asking a bunch of questions. But we're just trying to put together a quick survey here to understand. I've got pages of notes in here on the support that everyone needs here. But just take a second, fill out the areas that you need support and the areas that you could support somebody else. That helps us give us insights into how we can better serve you guys as an organization, and how we can start looking to create workshops and places that are going to be valuable for you. And then it also will help with like mentor matching and connections that we could connect you with other people throughout the organization that can support where you need help. So that is in the chat too. So if you could just take 30 seconds and fill that out, it's just some check boxes, that would help us out quite a bit.
All right, please fill that out. Thursday is Veterans Connect. Let's fill the room up. I'd like to have at least 60 people in the room. Let me find the link for that so I can put that in the chat. Please share it with your community. Please sign up too. Don't just show up, sign up. That way we'll have an accurate count. Wegmans is sponsoring the food for this event. So we need to know and have a count of what we have. It's a funny story is a lady came to the event and we ran out of food. Well, she didn't sign up. So we didn't account for feeding her, but she was upset, boy, and we didn't have enough food. And we just want to make sure that we have enough food for the event on Thursday. So this is the link. And people really need to hear this information. Me and well, I'm not going to tell any more stories, but me and Miguel, I didn't realize, but I'm gonna tell the story anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'll tell the story when y'all show up on Thursday. That's what it will be. But thank y'all, and have a amazing evening. Y'all come back now, you hear?